What's good, man? Another vet buried alive. Natalya Pasternak, bear attack. I don't know what happened. She got attacked by a bear. They had to bury her alive, or what? Let me see, man. What happened?
Wilderness of Siberia.
Probably a
The
black bear.
presence of bears adds a gripping and sometimes hazardous dimension to human interaction with the natural world. On May the 11th, 2015, a routine walk in the eastern Tinder forest for friends Natalia and Valentina turned into a harrowing nightmare when they were attacked by a brown bear out of the blue. This would be the start of a horrific ordeal that would see Natalia buried alive and fighting for her life whilst trapped underground. Her friend escaped to find help
Wait, how you trapped? What do you mean trapped underground?
but would help arrive in time to save her. Let's talk about it. This is the harrowing ordeal of Natalya Pasternak. We start our story in Tinder. Tinder is a town in southeastern Siberia in Russia. It's situated in the Amur Oblast, a region known for its vast landscapes and natural beauty. It's also known for its long, cold winters and relatively short summers. In the town of Tinder lived 55-year-old Natalya Pasternak, who spent her life as a baker and post office worker. She was a mother of three and lived in town with her daughter, Katerina. Despite its relatively small size, Tinder offers a glimpse into Siberian life, with its own unique cultural influences and traditions. The surrounding area is known for its beautiful natural scenery, with forests, rivers, and mountains providing opportunities for outdoor activities such as hiking, fishing, and wildlife observation. The region is part of the Siberian taiga, featuring vast forests that stretch for miles, providing homes for a multitude of wildlife. These include Siberian tigers,
Never. Ain't messing with no tiger.
lynx, wolves, reindeer, and most relevant to this story, brown bears. Brown bears are among the most notable wildlife in the Tinder region of
Wait,
Siberia.
which one? Which one ain't? It's black bears or brown bears that's more aggressive? I thought it was black.
In this area, bears primarily inhabit the dense forests and mountainous regions. During the summer and fall, bears actively forage for food to store fat reserves for their winter hibernation. While they generally avoid human interaction, encounters can happen, especially if food sources are scarce or disrupted.
For real.
That day, Natalia and her 80-year-old friend Valentina had made plans to venture into the woods on the eastern side of town to collect birch sap. Birch sap is a clear liquid collected from birch trees in spring. People drink it as a refreshing beverage and use it to make syrups, wines, and skincare products.
But it's
People
called
drink it as
birch.
a refreshing. Birch sap is
That look like water.
venture into the woods on the eastern side of town to collect birch sap. Birch sap is a clear liquid collected from birch trees in spring. People drink it as a refreshing beverage and use it to make syrups, wines, and
That probably
skincare
just tastes
products
like water.
for its perceived health benefits and nutrients. Around midday, the pair, along with Natalia's dog, ventured to the woods to start their search. After a few hours of collecting birch sap, Natalia rang her daughter to say she was almost finished and on her way home. But when the two were walking back through the woods, Natalia noticed her dog was worried about something. It began to stand still, and it didn't want to move forwards. Sensing danger, the dog began to bark, and not even a few
A bear. The bear came. The bear right there.
seconds later, Natalia and Valentina were attacked by a bear. At first, the bear went for the dog. The two women
Word. So the bear. Oh, the bear came straight out and just attacked them. Like that's crazy. That's bad luck. Cause I don't saw some videos to where like the bear might like walk up on them or something, but not just like straight attack them soon as they see him. Like it was nothing they could do for real. You ain't out running no bear. Like I know they say you're supposed to do this, make yourself look bigger, but if they coming straight at you attacking you, they ain't gonna do nothing. That's crazy. They should have. I ain't gonna lie. They said they went after the dog first. As soon as they see it eating the dog, they should have got up out of there.
hit the bear with a stick and tried to scare it.
What? You hit the bear with a stick? Come on, bro. Come on.
First, the bear went
You telling me they went for the bear went for the dog and they still sitting there trying to hit it with a stick? Let me see.
Natalya and Valentina were attacked by a bear. At first, the bear went for the dog. The two women then hit the bear with a stick and tried to scare it away. In panic, Natalya thought of running, but decided
that's the last thing you want to do. That's the last thing you want to do, bro, is run. I know in this situation it's like, oh, it's a bear and you want to run. First instinct, but bro, you dead. You straight dead if you run. It's no chances if you run. If you run, it's over. It's over. That like they instinct go kick in. They chasing you. You're not outrunning a bear, bro. If you run, you're dead. Like 100%. Like you might have a chance if you. What they say, you're supposed to make yourself look big, and then if they say you're supposed to like duck or something like that. But running is the last thing you should do, unless they turn they back, they out of sight. Then yeah, probably run.
Help Valentina fend off the bear. She said, "When I saw the bear, I tried to escape. Then I remembered about my friend and stopped. That was the moment when the predator attacked me. The animal started to tear my legs apart."
Even if you didn't stop, they would have still caught you. Wait, who telling this story? Wait, what? They said they got attacked by a bear and died. They was buried alive. Who telling this story? How they?
But decided to stay and help Valentina fend off the bear. She said, "When I saw the bear, I tried to escape. Then I remembered about my friend and stopped. That was the moment when the predator attacked me. The animal started to tear my legs apart. I tried to attack him with something I was using to collect birch sap. Then a quick thought hit me. If the bear takes my legs, I'll be disabled for the rest of my life. It's better to die than be a burden to my children." The bear was now attacking both women and easily overpowered them.
Obviously.
The bear was now on top of Natalya and biting her legs. She recalled, "This is it, my death. Who could save us here? It was eating me alive, and I fought back as much as I could." She recalled her life flashing before her eyes. While she was on the floor, Valentina began attacking the bear. It momentarily turned its attention to her, but then dragged Natalya into the forest. At this point, Valentina only had one option. She ran away through the forest and tried to find help.
Yeah, Damn, that's crazy. The bear just came straight after them. I'm trying to think. They said the bear pulled up and went after the dog. And then they tried to run. That's crazy. But yeah, it's like bear already eating her up. But they said the bear dragged her into the forest. She ran to go and get help. Like, yeah, it's old. Like, by the time you get the help, it's already over. Like, that's a whole bear eating her right now. It's about to be done like 20 seconds. Like,
To this harrowing
ain't gonna have time. And who you gonna call?
battle, the bear, thinking Natalya was dead, began to bury her alive. It covered her in mud, branches, and leaves. She was barely clinging on to life at this point, but the bear had stopped its attack. He was now searching for Valentina in the woods. Natalya stated, "I felt relieved, warm and quiet. The attacks had stopped, at least for some time." After searching around for about half an hour, the bear gave up and decided to come back for its dinner. The bear started to lick Natalya's wounds, and just when she thought all hope was lost, 2 gunshots rung across the forest. 2 hunters with the emergency services had appeared on the scene.
Okay, they actually did come and save her. See, look. See, I'm wondering though, like, how bad is it right now? Like, did the bear take her legs? Like, it must be bad because dude said the bear left and she's still sitting on the ground. Like, she could have been left by then. The bear out of sight looking for the other girl. So it must have been bad, like, for real, for real.
And save Natalya. Her first words were, "Did you kill the bear?" In which they said yes. She then said, "Dig me out." Thankfully, when Valentina ran, she managed to find her way to a water cleaning facility. where she sounded the alarm and called emergency services. Rescuers arrived at the scene just in time. Natalya was barely alive,
I wonder how long it took him though.
but she was alive. Once they made sure the bear was dead, the emergency services carefully stretchered Natalya out through the forest. Her injuries were so severe, rescuers said that they easily could have killed most people, but clearly she was a fighter. It was uncertain whether she would survive. Many believed she would not. Natalya had wounds to her scalp, her neck, her groin, arms, and legs, and had to
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. That bear was. That's crazy.
multiple surgeries, but miraculously, she survived.
Man, I ain't doing. That's why I don't. Man, I ain't doing none of that hunting, hiking, none of that. I don't care. It's over.
Experts confirmed that the bear had thought she was dead and buried her alive in order to eat her later on. According to Sergei Ivanov, the hunter that shot the bear, it was amazing that she survived. He said, "I left the building where I work and got an urgent phone call from the police. They said that a bear attacked people who were walking in the forest. I grabbed my gun and rushed to the place, where we saw a bear. I looked and saw a woman, almost completely buried. Only her face and one arm was sticking out. But she was alive and breathing. She was conscious. Also throughout this, the dog never left her side and was found close by." He
Wait, the dog. I thought the dog was dead. They said the bear attacked the dog first.
explained that the bear was a 4-year-old female who weighed 100 kilograms. He explained that throughout this, the dog never left her side and was found close by. He explained that the bear was a 4-year-old female who weighed 100 kilograms and stood at 170 centimeters tall. According to him, bears had been encroaching closer to town for a while. Just a few years earlier, a bear had killed a man close to where the attack took place, and just a week before, a bear was shot in a residential district. The incident left Natalya bedbound and unable to walk. Thankfully, with months of rehab and therapy, she made a recovery, a lot quicker than expected. One of her children said, "Doctors say that they didn't expect her to recover so quickly, but there were problems. Sepsis started immediately because of the mud in her wounds, and then aseptic pneumonia. Luckily, the doctors found it out almost immediately. My mother had sand and dust in her bronchial tubes from the fight with the bear. Now, she's having problems with her arms. We're worried it won't fully recover, but it is amazing how she has recovered." The near-death experience reminded Natalya of how much she loved life, and she vowed from then on to live it to her fullest.
Yeah, that gotta be a crazy experience. Literally helpless. She don't got no weapons on her, nothing. You and the bear. Ain't nothing. You ain't overpowering no bear. You ain't running from no bear. It's like, yeah, man, that's crazy. She survived that too. That's a miracle.
Praised doctors and claimed to be eternally grateful for the help of everyone that saved her life. Her friend, although
I ain't gonna lie, but they was called them people who had the guns. They came in clutch for real. Like, I don't know how fast they came, but they came in time.
at the time, was relatively unharmed and went on to make a full recovery. And yes, the dog was also fine too. Natalya was beyond brave during this attack. She saved her friend's life and fought tirelessly to keep her own. What an amazing woman. Today, she is doing much better and has a new lust for life, and I'm glad she survived and is doing well. As always, this is not an AI.
Yeah, though, man. That's it for the vet. Stay away from bears. Stay away from snakes. All that.